Leach back here at Future Proof CityWide, right on the beach in beautiful Miami. I'm here with Jeff Gardner, the Senior Managing Director, CIO of Lido. Great to see you.
Great to be here.
I mean, it doesn't get any better. We're on the beach, man.
Yeah, it almost feels a little, strange. I'm at work, but not really, but I am. I don't.
It's true. Remember you were playing some, high-level volleyball earlier, or is that just a rumor?
Oh, so I am a big foot ping pong player. See?
It's a big trend.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's talk about Lido first. I want to give you a chance to give everyone a little just kind of general information about what you guys do there. I want to get into some kind of specifics of where we're at in these fascinating times.
Yeah, so Lido Advisors, we are out of Century City in Los Angeles. We manage about $33 billion in AUM as of probably last few weeks. And our objective, our goal is to be the preeminent wealth manager and take care of everything from the investments to the tax to the trust, the estate, all of it. We really do strive to be that one-stop shop for the uber wealthy, but as well as the Joe Millionaire type. That's something that we're very, very proud of.
Yeah, and having that ability to be a one-stop shop, I think, is very important these days to be able to cut through a lot of that noise, isn't it?
Yes. And, having somebody that you rely on, having somebody that you can call and can do more than just point you in the right direction.
Sure.
It's one thing to just kind of say, talk to this guy or talk to that guy, and versus coming over and having a solution in hand and having a means of reaching your objective. I think that makes all the difference, and that's really what we're about.
Sure. Well, Jeff, we're living in obviously fascinating times, to something that maybe not as fascinating as others. But we got market volatility going on, we got tariffs coming on and off, we've got crypto as a major asset class these days. When you look at where we're at right now, the decision-making process that goes into you guys, and obviously you've been super successful with making your clients money. What is kind of the way you look at where to pick and choose things right now with this crazy time?
Yeah, so, one of the things that Lido's known for on the investment side is our defined outcomes program. It's something that we've been doing for well over 10 years. And we do these directly in client accounts. And this is a great tool that allows us to manage risk and manage kind of uncertainty. And is really perfect for these types of scenarios. So, a big problem that clients often have, particularly with the investments part of the equation, is, am I getting in at the right time?
Sure.
Now, we've seen some vol, we've seen some movement, but before we kind of get ahead of ourselves, spot VIX today is really only at 22. So while it's higher than, say, 13, which is where it was, in the past, right, when things were low, it's definitely not 45. So that creates a little bit of uncertainty. Should I, shouldn't I? Multiples are extended. And using these defined outcome trades, what we're able to do is we're allowing our clients to kind of mitigate or ignore that timing issue. We let them kind of get into the market, participate in some of the upside, provide them with a significant amount of protection to the downside. And that way, if we do have a more significant move downwards, the decision isn't a painful one. They make better decisions, and then they're willing to go along with us after we do get that 20% decline. We do get that 30% move downwards, and our conversation with them is the time is to buy is now, no matter what. And because their situation is so much better than they expected, they're willing to go along.
No, it's beautifully explained, and you eloquently explained earlier that you want to be that one-stop shop for the uber wealthy, but also for the average person as well. What do you think the biggest misconception is right now? And obviously you guys have worked hard for a long time and had a lot of success to help people move forward. What do you think the biggest misconception of a potential person that wants to get involved but is kind of worried right now? And what are they feeling that you think is the misconception right now?
I think that the biggest misconception right now is that the only course of action that you have at any given point in time is to stay the course or sell. And that's just not true. And that's just not how we do things. Now, don't get me wrong, stay the course is good advice. All you have to do is look at the chart of an S&P 500. It always comes back.
Right, not a lot of risk with that.
Correct. It's always good advice, but you have to understand that this is more about psychology and more about your client's state of mind. And as a result, they reach a certain point where they can't simply stay the course. And having tools that allow them to get through that successfully is all the difference. So stay the course is not the only answer.
Perfectly explained. And we just celebrated, not what I would say celebrated, it just became the 5-year anniversary of COVID. There's a premium, as you know, Jeff. Meeting people like you face to face, great times to sit down with you and be able to interview you. When it comes to conferences like Future Proof, being outside here on the beach, being face to face, how important do you think that is right now?
I think it's super important. I think human interaction is what makes a market. And human interaction is what drives innovation. It's what unlocks supply. It's what unlocks demand. It's how people share and spread ideas. I don't think there's anything more important than actual human interaction, particularly for our business. It's just the most important thing. I'm glad everybody's back. I'm glad everybody's comfortable being here, and I'm glad to be here myself. So,
well, it's been an honor and pleasure interacting with you, Jeff Carter, the Senior Managing Director at CI of Lido. Thanks so much for your time.
Great to be here.